Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about something that lives inside all of us, that is our moral attitude. Now, what does that mean? Simply put, it's the way we judge things as right or wrong, good or bad. For example, when you say cheating in exam is wrong or helping poor people is good, you are not just giving an opinion, you are showing your moral attitude. These moral attitudes comes from our values, the little voice inside us that tells us what's right. They guide our actions whether we are in school, at work, or even in government service. So, every one of us carries moral attitudes, like some learned from family, some from society, and some from our own experiences. Now, here's something interesting. Not everyone's moral attitude is the same. It changes from person to person and even from situation to situation. Let's see how it changes on three levels. The first one is cultural level. That is, different societies have different views. For example, eating meat is normal in some places, but in others, it's seen as wrong. So, culture shapes what we feel is moral or immoral. The next one is individual level. Even inside one family, people think differently. A father may say, always speak the truth, no matter what. But his son might think a small white lie is fine if it saves someone's feelings. And next one is situational level. That is, sometimes we change our moral stand depending on the situation. We may say lying is wrong, but if a doctor lies to keep a patient's hope alive, we might feel it's okay. So moral attitudes are not rigid. They move with culture, personality, and situation. Now let's see why moral values are so important. Among all human values like beauty, money, knowledge, or power, moral values stand at the top. Why? Because they decide how we use everything else. Let's make an example. A painting may be beautiful, that's aesthetic value. But when a person forgives someone who hurt them, that's moral value, and it's far nobler. A king may be powerful, that's a political value. But a leader who is humble and honest, that's a moral hero, and people remember such leaders forever. Think of Nelson Mandela, who forgave those who jailed him for 27 years, or a mother who sacrifices her comfort for her child. These are living examples of moral strength, far greater than wealth or fame. Now let's see what great thinkers and our own culture say about moral values. Socrates and Plato, the great Greek philosophers, believed that morality is above everything. They said it is better to suffer injustice than to do injustice. Meaning, even if you lose something, never lose your honesty. In India too, moral values are deeply rooted in our traditions. Mahatma Gandhi lived his entire life on truth and non-violence. He proved that honesty and peace are more powerful than any weapon. Even our epics like Ramayana teach this. Lord Rama gave up his throne and went to the forest just to keep his father's promise. He valued truth and duty above comfort and luxury. So whether in Western thought or Indian philosophy, morality always shine the brightest. Now let's talk about some basic moral attitudes that every good society respects. These are like the 5 pillars of a good character. The first one is reverence. It means respect. For example, students showing respect to teachers or citizens respecting the law. The second one is faithfulness. That is keeping your word, like a soldier who stays loyal to the nation no matter what. The third one is responsibility. Means owing your actions. For example, an officer who admits his mistake instead of blaming others. The fourth one is veracity. Means speaking the truth. Just like Gandhiji's lifelong practice of satya, that is truthfulness in words and actions. Fifth one is goodness, means being kind and morally upright. It can be as simple as helping an old person cross the road or sharing food with someone in need without expecting anything in return. These moral attitudes are the backbone of a good and ethical life. So friends, to wrap up, moral attitude means how we judge right and wrong. It differs across cultures, individuals, and situations. And at its heart are the moral values, that is truth, respect, loyalty, responsibility, and kindness. Remember, knowledge, beauty, or power may make you famous, but morality makes you truly respected. That's all for today's class. In the next session, we will go even deeper into the world of ethics and moral reasoning. Till then, take care and stay kind, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.